He hosts a show on AOC called Holding Accountable, and tonight there are calls for City Marshal Brian Pope to be held accountable.
Pope was indicted once again by a grand jury today. From the indictment, it appears the marshal continued to supplement his salary with garnishment fees, despite an attorney general's opinion saying he couldn't. He's accused of taking funds without legal authority 7 times, totaling more than $13,000. 3's on the street tonight. Justice Henderson live in Lafayette with the story. Justice.
Jim Marshal, there's still no sign of City Marshal Brian Pope here at the parish jail tonight. As of right now, Pope is facing a total of 14 criminal charges, and for some, this moment is vindicating.
But I want people to know that when you decide to do something because it's the right thing to do, that you just keep fighting for it and you don't give up.
Amy Robinson launched a recall effort against the city marshal last year. Although the recall failed to get enough signatures, she now depends on the law to prevail.
We were actually told that the DA couldn't do anything about these additional funds that he was taking, and so this is, I feel like, a little bit of a workaround of that. And we were obviously pleased today when we saw these additional felonies, and but not really all that surprised, and I won't be surprised if we see more in the future.
Robinson has made it her goal to keep the community informed about Pope's charges and court proceedings.
When we discovered that he was taking money that he was not entitled to, that just seemed wrong to me. When we think of police officers, we think of police officers that have to take double shifts to feed their family, and that was certainly not the case in Mr. Pope's situation. He's taking money that doesn't belong to him, and he's living a very high life on it.
But for now, Robinson says her next steps are to sit back and wait for what's to come.
I'm gonna trust that the legal system here will do its job, and that the city of Lafayette is a competent pool to find a jury in, and we'll just make sure that we keep the focus on where it needs to be.
Robinson said she's not sure if her and her co-chair will file another petition to recall Pope, and Pope is set to be arraigned on his newest charges on October 23rd. 3's on the street in Lafayette. Justice Henderson, KATC TV3.
And the marshal has already been indicted.